Hello and welcome. My name's Gail Moffat and I'm in this unique position where God has stepped forward and is looking to communicate his words to all of you, and he is wanting to communicate his words to as many people as possible, and I know that he's standing by. But before we go to God, I want to say thank you for all those people that have subscribed, and thank you for those people that are hovering over that subscribe button, and because it means a lot to me where we can grow the community. And also I feel that it's important to be able to get noticed on YouTube, and because that's about spreading God's words. Anyway, thank you for listening. Let's go to God. God is saying to me that he is extremely happy today because there has been some progress made with Gail's work. He feels that with all the appointments and opportunities that are coming her way, he says that people are going to witness a great deal of change throughout the next 12 months. For he has planned many things throughout the year. And he's saying to me that with all these changes and all these situations that are coming together, he is optimistic that in time we will start to make progress with not only the community in the UK, but the community worldwide. Because it's vital that people hear his words. And he's saying that once we've established ourselves more and got ourselves into a position where people have a deeper understanding of what God is doing and why he's here, then he feels that there will be, he will be in a position then to start educating people, because he has lots of ideas and lots of things that he wishes to share with people. He feels that it is important that people have an understanding that not only does he exist, but also that they have an understanding that his world, his universe, and the greater universe, his kingdom, heaven, all of it exists. Because one thing that he wishes to make clear is that he wants to be in our lives. He wishes to listen to our prayers, and he wishes to help mankind in ways that he feels that you would not have recognized some time ago. Because of his decision to come forward, he believes that this decision is a decision that will help man more than you can perhaps perceive today. With all the work that he has planned, he wishes to create, the vital part of this work is to create an understanding of his existence. And there are many ways to create this understanding. And he feels the most obvious way, first of all, is through communication. But he wishes for Gail to be acknowledged for the communication. And he's going to do this by showing to people aspects of his world that have never been shown before. And in a lot of the communication that is about to take place, he wishes to come forward in a way where there is healing, and obviously that's a miracle. He wishes to come forward where people have no doubt that it is God working with them. He wishes to come forward where he feels, or people feel, that he is reliable and dependable, and that he's somebody that people can lean on, because he feels that if we can create a world where people rely on God, understand God, and believe in him, and look to him to resolve the many problems that man has, he believes that that with all this work and the ability to see this, he believes that man will reach a point where he's then able to share some of the truths of his world that have never been brought forward before. There are aspects to his world that he feels that he's always had to keep back and not allow people to know about. But the time is right that people should have this knowledge. And so he's waiting for that acceptance of who he is, and then he will be bringing forward more knowledge about his world. When people come to his world, he is always eager to look upon their lives and see how they've done. And there are some people that have done exceptionally well, and he's always pleased to greet them and meet them. Those people that have done good in the world, that have shared their lives and given of themselves, are the people that he admires the most. And he says that when he looks at the world, they are numerous in number. For when he first created the world, not many people had that ability within themselves to be sharing and loving in the way that people are today. He believes that when someone comes to his world that hasn't perhaps succeeded in the way that he hoped, then it is always a sad occasion for him, because he always wants man to succeed in everything that they do. And when he feels sad, he ponders over, how can I help that person? How can I move them forward? What can I do to help them? And this is always his dilemma in his world. More often, is about another life. But sometimes, sadly, he has to resign himself to the fact that they need a period of time in hell. Once someone has been sent to hell, it is never a life sentence, for they have the choice to return back to his kingdom, always. They have the choice to put things right. They have the choice to say, in their hearts, to say, I'm sorry for what I've done. When this happens, he says, I am full of admiration, full of love. And I always look to help them and escort them to a new life. Sometimes when people are very regretful and sorrowful, and I suggest a new life, they are reluctant to take that new life. And then that's when I have to think about how I can educate them more in my kingdom. But I always feel at the back of my mind that they must have a life at some point. But I am never forceful in making a soul take on a new life. I just recommend it and hope that they will realize, in order to improve their soul, it's the only way forward. I believe that with all the work that I am doing with Gail, moving forward, educating people, helping them understand that I am the only God that exists in the universe, then I believe that we can then start the next stage of the work. And this education will be a delight for myself to impart, for I have been excited to share some of the wisdom and the knowledge and the ideas that take place in my kingdom for some time. I thank you for watching, and I wish to pray. With all the work that I am doing with Gail, I am grateful to her for her acceptance of the work that she has to do. I'm also grateful to all of the Holy Spirit that surround her, helping her on a daily basis. Not only that, I am grateful to those people that admire her in your world, those people that support her and are always keen to watch my words that speak through these videos. Whilst Gail was in Pakistan, I also was grateful to the people of Pakistan that enabled her to work in some of the churches and took on the words that were spoken. My work, I wish to speak out in Pakistan, needs to be continued, and I will always continue to help the people of Pakistan. I thank you for all of you who are listening. Amen. And so this is, I think what's so interesting about this little talk today is him wanting to reveal aspects of his kingdom that we don't know about. And I think that's going to be the exciting bit. And it's like he's wanting to get acceptance first, people to know who he is, to acknowledge that he is talking through me. And then he's going to start doing these revelations. So I think that's going to be exciting. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Goodbye.